I mean, literally, the questions that I found are interesting, very interesting. Hello lovely couples and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren, wedding planner and owner of Bluebird Creative. I provide a weekly dose of wedding planning goodness for the modern couple. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell so that you'll be notified every week when a new video lands. Right, so this week I thought I'd do something a little bit different and we are going to be diving in to 8 of Google's most frequently asked questions on weddings. So I have accumulated my list. Let's just jump in, shall we? I mean, it's interesting that you are putting that into Google, my friend, for starters. This was literally the top thing that came up. Very interesting. I don't know. It really does depend on your shape, on what suits you, on your style, on so many things, on your preferences. I mean, I don't think anyone can answer that. I don't think Google can answer that. What I would advise you to do is go to a wonderful boutique and not shop online and actually speak with either the dress designers if you want to have it made, or if you're going up to a flagship store, say in London, or if you're just going to a small boutique, speak to the shop owner, speak to the staff. They will help you. They will help you select things that will suit your body. They are in the know. Google probably can't answer that question for you. So I would say that we need to rewrite that question and perhaps ask where your local wedding boutique shops are. Okay guys, so we have covered this before, so I'm going to just link that video up there for you where I deep dive into that topic in a whole video. But just to summarize for you here, I would say don't send your wedding invites until about 3 months before your wedding, but don't panic, send to save the date. As soon as you're engaged, as soon as you've got a date and you've booked your venue, get that save the date out so that people know when you're getting married, so there's no panic. But invites 3 months before, don't need to stress about getting those out early. How long is a piece of string? It really depends on your expectations, what you want, your style, your theme, your location, basically the type of wedding that you're after. Or, let's be honest, the budget that you have. That's the question that you should be asking yourselves. Not how much does a wedding cost? How much money do I have to put towards my wedding? That is the question that you need to be asking, my friends. Not how much does a wedding cost. A wedding will cost as much as you put towards it, or that you can put towards it. The average wedding costs in the UK in 2019, I believe, were roughly around £20,000 across the UK. I don't think that really changed in 2020 because there weren't many weddings that went ahead. So I'm using the stats from 2019. So that's the average across the UK. So if you want to go with that, you can go with that, but you can spend more or you can spend less. It depends on what your budget is. Well, that again is entirely up to you, my friends. You may want to pay for the wedding yourselves. Perhaps you have saved for the wedding yourselves. Perhaps you just really want to pay for the wedding yourselves. Perhaps your parents want to put some money towards your wedding. Perhaps you go down a more traditional route and the father of the bride wants to pay for the wedding, or just the family of the bride want to pay for the wedding. There are so many different options. So again, this is one of the first chats you need to have with yourself. Who's going to pay and how much do we have? Again, I've done videos on this sort of topic before, so I will link that up here, and I will make sure that I link any useful videos to do with these questions in the description box below, so you can go and check them out and find them really easily. Again, a very vague question as such to be popping into Google, but I like it all the same. I would obviously suggest hopping over to my YouTube channel. That will help you plan your wedding. Talking to a wedding planner or working with a wedding planner, that will help you with your planning. Get a really good checklist. That will help you go through your wedding planning so that you at least know what steps there are. Take an online course on how to plan your wedding. There's so many different options, but basically do your research so that you can get some knowledge. That is probably the best takeaway from that question. How to plan your wedding, do a lot of research. Speak to people, learn online, get as much information as you can so you know what the steps are moving forwards. Interesting question. Of course you can wear black to a wedding. I would not advise wearing white to a wedding. Please don't do that. The bride gets to wear white. If she doesn't want to wear white, that's her prerogative, but do not wear white to a wedding. You can of course wear black to a wedding. I think there's a stigma that people associate blacks with funerals and that it's depressing, but hey, we all know that an LBD is absolutely gorgeous, right? And super, super flattering. So do not panic. If you're worried about it being a bit morbid, which I don't think it is, then perhaps you choose a black dress with a pattern on it, or have a black dress with a really brightly coloured hat or accessory just to pop it and bring it to life a bit, maybe with some bright hot pink shoes, or I don't know, a nude hat and a nude handbag, which isn't bright, but it would still look amazing. I do not think that wearing black to a wedding is a bad thing. I think black dresses are beautiful. And actually, some people even choose to have black and white weddings, which look amazing, where the bride's in white and the bridesmaids are all in black dresses and they look insane. So yes, you can wear black to a wedding. Are you friends with all your colleagues? Because if you're not friends with all your colleagues, then no, you do not need to invite all your colleagues. Invite your friends, invite the people that mean something to you. You cannot invite everybody to your wedding. It costs money. You're going to be paying at least like roughly £100 a head for each person to have a meal. You don't want to be paying for Tom, Dick and Harry to just turn up because you felt like you had to. So no, you don't have to. Again, I've got a video for you. In fact, I'll link it down here for you on who to invite to your wedding. So there you go, my friends. 8 of the most searched questions on the topic of weddings. A little bit of fun. Hope you found it helpful. Lots of videos linked for you down there. My freebies are also down there and my digital products. So if you have been one of those people that are searching how to plan a wedding, have a look down here, my friends. Lots of things to help you. I will see you next week, guys, for some more wedding planning goodness. See you later. So that you'll be notified every week when a new video lands. I'm out of breath.